Hello everyone, welcome back to Win with Max. It's me, Vinida. Today we are going to learn trigonometry. The word trigonometry is derived from the Greek words tri, gun and metron. Tri means three, gun means sides and metron means measures. Then what is trigonometry? It is a branch of mathematics that studies relationships between side lengths and angles of triangles. Now we are going to study about trigonometric ratios of the angle. Let us consider a right angled triangle ABC. It is right angled at A. If triangle ABC is a right angled triangle and it is right angled at A, then angle B and angle C are acute angles. Acute angle means the measurement of an angle is less than 90 degree. So, angle B and angle C are lesser than 90 degree. Now we can learn about the sides. The side which is opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. The side which is opposite to right angle, it is hypotenuse. Here angle A is 90 degree. So, the side which is opposite to angle A is hypotenuse. So, BC is hypotenuse. Then, according to angle B, AC, side AC is opposite to angle B. So, AC is opposite to angle B. Then, side AB, that is adjacent to angle B. Then, according to angle C, side AB is opposite to angle C and AC is adjacent to angle C. Now we can learn about the trigonometric ratios. So, trigonometric ratios are the ratios involving the sides of a right triangle. So, the trigonometric ratios of angle B, sine of angle B equal to opposite to angle B, side opposite to angle B divided by hypotenuse. Then the next trigonometric ratio is cos. Cos of angle B equal to side adjacent to angle B divided by hypotenuse. Then tangent of angle B equal to side opposite to angle B divided by side adjacent to angle B. Then the next ratio is cosec angle B equal to, which will be opposite to sine of angle B, that means 1 by sine B, that is just opposite of sine angle B means hypotenuse divided by opposite side of angle B. So, hypotenuse divided by opposite. Now, secant or sec B equal to 1 by cos B equal to opposite to cos B, that is hypotenuse divided by adjacent side of angle B. Now the last one is cot or cotangent. Angle B equal to 1 by tan B. That means tangent is opposite side by adjacent side. So cot will be adjacent side by opposite side. So these are the trigonometric ratios of angle B. That is sin B equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, cos B equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse, tan B equal to opposite side by adjacent side, cosec B equal to hypotenuse by opposite side, sec B equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side, cot B equal to adjacent side by opposite side. So the sides are sin B equal to opposite side by adjacent side, opposite side by hypotenuse, that is AC by BC, cos B equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse, so AB by BC, then tan B equal to opposite side by adjacent side, so AC by AB. Tan B we can write sin B by cos B. Then cosec B equal to opposite of sin B. That means or inverse of sin B. BC by AC. Then sec B equal to inverse of cos B, that is BC by AB. Then cot B equal to inverse of tan B, that is AB by AC, or another way cos B by sin B. So these are the trigonometric ratios of B. Now we have the question number 1. Find out the trigonometric ratios of angle P in right triangle PQR. Here we have the right triangle PQR and it is right angled at Q. So P and R are acute angles. So we have to find out the trigonometric ratios of angle P. So sin P equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by hypotenuse. That means side QR is opposite to angle P. So QR by hypotenuse is opposite to right angle, that is PR. Then cos P equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. That means adjacent side is PQ. According to angle P, PQ is the adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is PR. Then tan P. Tan P equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that is QR by Q. Now cosec P equal to 1 by sin P. That means the opposite of sin P, 1 by sin P, that is PR by QR. sec p equal to 1 by cos p, that is PR by PQ. Then cot P equal to 1 by tan P, that is PQ by QR. Now, question number 2. Find out the trigonometric ratios of the angle X in right triangle XYZ. In this question, there is given the numbers or the measurement of the side ZY and XY. XZ, it is not given. XZ is the hypotenuse. So, for finding the value of XZ, we have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Then we can find out the trigonometric ratios of angle X. So, first of all, we can apply the Pythagoras theorem, that is hypotenuse square equal to base square plus altitude square. So, hypotenuse we have to find out, that is xz square equal to square root of base. Base, it is 3 square plus 4 square. That means square root of 9 plus 16 equal to square root of 25. So, xz equal to square root of 25, that means 5. So, we got the value here 5. The hypotenuse we got, it is 5. Now, here xz equal to square root of 3 square plus 4 square, that is xz equal to 5. Now, we can find out the trigonometric ratios, that is sin x. Sin x equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Here zy is opposite to x. So, the opposite side, it is 3 by hypotenuse. Then cos x. Cos x means adjacent side by hypotenuse. Side xy is adjacent to angle x. So, adjacent side by hypotenuse. Then tan x equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Here opposite side of x is zy and adjacent side is xy. So, tan x equal to 3 by 4. According to x, opposite side is 3, adjacent side is 4. Then we have to find out cosec x. Cosec x equal to 1 by sin x. That means 5 by 3. When the numerator is big, we can divide and write. And we can write it as a mixed fraction 1, 2 by 3. Then sec x equal to 1 by cos x, means the inverse of cos x, that is 5 by 4. So, 5 divided by 4, we can write it as a mixed fraction. It is 1 by 4. Now, cot x equal to 1 by tan x, that is 4 by 3. So, when we are dividing, we will get 1 by 3. So, these are the trigonometric ratios of angle x. Thanks for watching. See you again with another episode.